And they join up with him actually at the Battle of Antietam 3 days later, and they prevent the Battle of Antietam being a complete Union victory by getting up from Harper's Ferry. Fox's Gap, I can't see it from here.
Well, I think it's just over on the backside of Lamb's Knoll. So we have that high point right here, but Fox's Gap is the next gap over where Reno Monument is.
And it's like a mile and a half from here, something like that.
And we were talking about going there. If you want to leave from the restaurant, you can drop down Fox's Gap Road.
If people want to do that, we could do that. That's where General Reno was killed at about the same time Richard was wounded, about 6 o'clock that evening. There's a nice monument that his comrades put up there in 1889.
So how long did it last? Did they fight through the night?
No, the fighting ended around 10 o'clock that evening. Good question. And you know, they didn't start until late in the afternoon. I mean, there was skirmishing going on all day, but the main fight didn't start until late in the afternoon. So it was probably about a 5-hour fight. But coming up the mountain, you got to feel for. You know, that's a hill, and if you're carrying a bunch of stuff, and
Were
you got
they hauling
bullets.
cannons?
No, they would have come up over the National Pike. That's why they needed to take Turner's Gap. But you can imagine carrying all. You know, they're carrying like 60, 80 pounds of equipment. These guys, and you saw what the land is like. You know, it's uneven and everything. And Jim or Sharon pointed out, there wasn't many trees here. This was all cleared for farming, and so they were really sitting ducks to the Confederates shooting.
Were the Confederates up here in these mountains?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They shoot down.
They came down through there, they were up here hanging out.
Yeah. And originally they were up here, and then they'd pull back as the Union troops kept advancing.
I mean, how were they? I mean, I tend to think of it as like a little line, but actually it's just thousands and thousands of men all over the place, right? I mean, down this side some, and on that side. Yeah, okay, just everywhere.
All over, and again, you know, as I said, the 35th lost communication with the unit it was supposed to hook up with. They were just scattering all over. I mean, you know, there isn't any order to battle once you get into that stuff.
And so did the retreat begin at 10 at the end? Did they retreat that night?
Well, they did. They pulled back. Yes, they pulled back overnight, and the Union troops just kind of held on here until the next day, and then they started marching toward Antietam. But yeah, the Confederates did retreat orderly. I mean, they actually retreated pretty orderly. It wasn't a rout. They had time to pull and get reunited with
When you say orderly, I mean, was there like a white flag?
No.
There's a guy going, run!
We're just running. But they're not coming, the Union's not coming after them. They're just
Exactly.
realizing, okay, we're done right now.
You were done right now. Yeah, we got enough wounds to lick. Yeah. And who knows, you know,